Hello everyone, my name is Ding Fan. Welcome to Huawei Global Intelligent Education Summit. Today, I will introduce how to use Huawei all-flash storage to accelerate the digital transformation of smart education, which is a benefit for colleges and universities. In recent years, digital transformation of the education industry is very fast. For example, the unified online processing platform covering registration, course selection, teacher evaluation, grade recording, access control, and even payment, and so on. It provides service for all the teachers and students with more users, more centralized businesses, and higher reliability requirements than ever before, need more stable. Online learning, which was mentioned several years ago, but it has been popular among the public since last year. Here, I want to share a story about my son. He has an offline course to attend in a training center every Saturday. In April this year, the Chinese Ministry of Education issued a policy to ban homework, which reduced the burden on students. This training center follows the policy. Excellent news for my son. But the training center adds an online course to review the contents every Monday evening. On the first Monday, he didn't attend the class successfully, and the screen always showed the following sentence: the content of the course will be presented immediately. Please be patient. But he waited and waited. There was nothing new. I checked with the teacher and got the reason. That it is the first time they use online course resource, but they had met some ICT technical problems because the training center is very famous and lots of students in Shenzhen access the system at the same time with a lot of concurrent pressure. Online learning brought the convenience of education, but it also has higher requirements on ICT resources compared with the past. It needs stronger and faster data transmission, forwarding, and processing capabilities. A campus is similar like a highly informatization community. For the operation of this community, there are not only complex core business systems, but also CCTV, desktop, electricity, water management, fire safety, asset management, and so on. For the campus, it is also a challenge whether these data assets can be operated more economically. Looking at the overall trend of the education industry, the demand for ICT requirement is a higher stability, much faster and more economical. What are the main points and requirements for storage inside ICT? Here, I want to give 3 examples. The first example is a college. There is no disaster recovery system in their data center. Once a time, 1 controller and 2 hard disks failed at the same time. The probability is very low, but they met. A controller was broken, and the response time for students to access the system is longer than ever before. 2 hard disks failed at the same time, directly causing 30% data loss. The college failed the data based on paper files. Although the amount of data was not large, but when using the human resource to do it, 1 item by 1 item, it took more than 1 month to recover the lost data. The second example is another university. With only 600 terabyte capacity, the equipment used up to more than 10 tablets, and the annual electricity bill is over $100,000. There is a reason for that. Early storage use HDD module with lower capacity per disk and high equipment space. resulting in large TCO compared with current mature technology. The third example is an education service department. There are over 200 storage optical fibers on the existing network. Once a time, one storage optical fiber is faulty. Operation and maintenance team spent more than 10 days to find out that fiber. These are what really happened. We can see that the following problems in the existing data center of some universities. First, the lack of high reliability and high performance guarantee. Second, the high TCO of storage brought by the current equipment and the module of the existing data center. And third, the management. So, what kind of storage does Huawei use to solve these three pain points? Our solution is Huawei OceanStor Dorado 5000 V6 or 6000 V6, Huawei's mid-range all-flash storage, which is the most frequently used product in universities. With high-end storage quality, it provides system-level and data-level high reliability, and the students' data is very free. So there is no need to manually record data again. It also provides a full set of software features all in one. Not only that, now one set of storage covering both the SAN storage of students' database, such as core educational business, and the LAN storage of file business, such as examination paper, scan documents, which can also maintain good performance and bring top cost effectiveness for the universities. With our efficient management platform, status and alarms of equipment can be monitored and sensed 7+24 hours, including optical fiber monitoring. This time, at least, no longer need to manually find faulty links. Not only that, some companies provide educational ICT resource to different universities. We can also define SLA and provision different type of storage resource accordingly. Next, I will explain in detail how to use these three aspects of Huawei all-flash storage capabilities to benefit the university. Although I introduced the mid-range all-flash storage today, but it is with high-end storage qualities. First of all, it must need to introduce the architectural reliability. When we talk about system reliability, we made a demonstration of dual controller storage compression. You can see the slide. Huawei dual controller mid-range flash storage is symmetric active-to-active architecture. It is fully interconnected, which can achieve a comprehensive balance of load, data, and hotspots, and it greatly enhances the reliability of the core education business. Only a few vendors in the industry have this capability in the mid-range all-flash storage. Secondly, from the perspective of data reliability, Huawei's mid-range all-flash storage can support RTP. It means even when 3 disks fail at the same time, it will not lose any data. But major vendors only support 2 disk failure at the same time. In addition, besides these 2 capabilities, we also support the gateway-free active-to-active solution to ensure the reliability of education service from the data, equipment, and solution level, make data storage more stable. Can such a stable product support the educational core business? Because Huawei's mid-range all-flash storage uses intelligent algorithms and the industry's latest end-to-end NVMe solution. It can hit up to 480,000 IOPS with dual controller configuration, which is higher than the industry level. It can achieve millisecond level latency response and effectively accelerate business operations. Not only that, the mid-range all-flash storage can scale up and scale out, which can flexibly meet large capacity and high performance expansion. The performance 480,000 IOPS I mentioned right now is tested in a dual controller scenarios. We can support controller expansion to increase performance at the same time. This is especially suitable for exam registration and similar scenarios, which the concurrent users are very high. Students no longer have to worry about registration online in peak time, easy to expansion. At the same time, Huawei all-flash mid-range storage when using two controllers can support up to 300 NVMe SSDs, and a single set of high-end equipment of major vendors supports a maximum of 288 NVMe SSDs. The university is different from other sub-industries. New students enroll every year, which brings new data growth, so smooth expansion of capacity can solve this problem. After talking about high-end quality, how does Huawei all-flash storage reduce TCO? First of all, one set of products includes license for all features, such as active-to-active, remote replication, and so on. For example, you can use snapshot function to store copies of the data. These copies, when needed, can be used if there is an impact of ransomware. That is an example about only one feature inside of our software package. Secondly, the data generated by the digital platform is diverse. There are database-related data such as students' performance, which usually needed to be stored on SAN storage, and paper documents, videos, pictures usually need to be stored on NAS storage. Huawei all-flash storage can provide both SAN storage and NAS storage capabilities, and one set can store different types of university data. We have also done a TCO analysis. Compared with traditional storage, all-flash storage can effectively improve performance and reduce TCO. I have mentioned that a customer has a 600 terabyte storage on the existing network, which used up to over 10 cablets. Of course, that is because the equipment was purchased several years ago. Let's take a look at the current technology. Using all-flash mid-range products, the entire storage device only needs 6U head space in a cabinet with medium-sized SSD. This is the difference. So, it is valuable to migrate current storage to all-flash storage, especially if the current storage was purchased several years ago. About the operation and maintenance area, we have a device manager for a single device, and unified resource management DME for multiple sets of storage, and a remote management platform e-service to simplify the university storage management. At the end, I want to share a typical case about the use of Huawei flash storage solution for the universities. SCSTI is the Slovak Centre of Scientific and Technical Information. It is a subsidiary organization of the Ministry of Education, Science, Research and Sport of the Slovak Republic, which provides ICT resources to local over 40 universities throughout the country. The customer found that the system cost was increased year by year. As a result, they want a new solution that will not only support business growth over the next decade, but also be less expensive and easier to manage. The customer uses 3 sets of Huawei storage to form a disaster recovery solution, ensuring regional disaster recovery. Based on Huawei storage, it supports the operation of more than 100 information systems, including school financial system and examination system that serves more than 40 universities every year. The solution ensures 7+24 hours service availability, which significantly increases the reliability of educational data access. In addition, Huawei storage supports disaster recovery solution between entry-level, mid-range, and high-end storage system, simplifying the network and reducing TCO. Till now, the solution has been running for about 2 years, and the customer is satisfied with the performance, richness of functions, and the reliability of the solution. My topic is over here. Thank you very much for your watching today.